Welcome everybody to my very first YouTube video. So I go by the Chief. Let's get to building this race Escalade, huh? This is a 2005 Escalade, picked up. It was in mint condition when I bought it a year ago. 150,000 miles, the LQ6 or LQ9 6 liter high output 10:1 ratio compression ratio. Building it. So these are some Wilkes Performance 706 heads, CNC machined imported, bigger valves for the intake and exhaust. I have a tbss intake manifold, and we'll go through all the parts right here. Trying to keep this short and simple. I was gonna buy the Edelbrock Racing water pump, but that shit was like $700 to $900, and I was like, it's a tow rig. I'm not racing. Not gonna be at high RPMs. As much as I want it, I can't be that dude who's just fucking throwing money at big name brand stuff. Like, you'll see. So I went with the AC Delco. Got it for $60 off Amazon. Should be brand new. I'm kind of questioning if it's even legit real right now. I don't know. So I might order that Edelbrock. We'll see. Next up is the Summit Racing, the LS Gen 3 and 4, 20% underdrive pulley. So fuck it, since I'm pulling off the harmonic dampener, and if I'm going to replace the bolt, let me just splurge and get the extra $200 worth. And I should pick up at least, like, I don't know, 7-8 horsepower. Like, that makes a big difference, but hey, it is what it is. And this is the first time I am unwrapping and opening these. These go for about, man, 7 something. And I scored them for only $300 off Craigslist. A dude was having a kid and he needed to come up with money. I've been there. I got 5 kids, 1 special needs, and I was just blessed by God to be able to afford this stuff right now. So sadly, I took advantage of him. And I scored, because these are fucking sweet. 1.7 ratio, so we're keeping it stock. But the roller rockers, got the roller tip. There's a big debate. Engine masters and all kinds of other engine builders on YouTube talk about you don't gain any horsepower, or you do. And it's up in the air with the dyno testing. I don't know. I just figured, fuck, dude, since I'm splurging on those heads right there, and I got the Chuck Norris cam, the springs, and everything else, let me just do the roller rockers as well. Then I was like, well, if I got that Chuck Norris cam and I'm doing everything else, I got to get the tbss intake manifold. And so I picked it up, and I got 42-pound injectors with it. I was going to have it ported by Chewy over in Texas, but I just couldn't afford it, man. He wanted $300 to port it, and then shipping round trip was like $200. We're talking an extra $500. And as much as I like to pick up a couple extra ponies, it wasn't feasible for me. It wasn't financially economical for me. So to match with the tbss intake manifold, I picked up the ls3 gold blade throttle body, and with that you need to either convert the wiring, which I had a schematic and I could have done, as I'm an electrician and an auto electrician, but I didn't want to fuck with it. I splurged. I think I spent like $200 on this for the X-Link, and just said screw it. So I got that right there. These are the Moltec to the EV6, I think, something like that. It's for the fuel injectors to work. And then can't build an engine if you're not going to tune it up, right? So I got some ignition wires, and went with the 8.5. Did a lot of research on the resistance for the ohms on the wires between like Illuminati or whatever, and all the other brands and MSD. Even though it seems kind of cheap, they're actually supposed to be pretty good. Got the ARP head bolts, and then these are the Cadillac lifters. The what is the information on this one?